Hello and welcome to Martinsville Speedway for the Christmas special, Christmasville 500. Today, these 8 playoff drivers have their final journey to make it to the Final Four. Today, they have to conquer this Martinsville racetrack to see which one of the 8 will make it to the homestead. Will it be Keselowski winning the championship? Because he won last week at Phoenix, he has a lot of momentum. But right now, we got 3 other drivers to decide who makes it in the playoffs, so we take a look at that right now. Ross Chastain in the best situation. As long as he just finishes this race, it almost seems like he'll just be locked into the Final Four as well. Once again, for the second year in a row. Ryan Blaney and Larson, they need to have good days. Just hold their own, and hopefully they'll make it in as well. With Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch, the Busch brothers, they need a good run today and hope that Blaney and Larson have some misfortune fall to them. And then McDowell and Reddick, they basically got to win this race, pull some pit strategy with this 15-lap race. Where the race in the spring had Kurt Busch and Keselowski at the front of the field. So I have to watch out for Kurt Busch. Keselowski's already locked in, but Kurt Busch 4 points below the cut line. If he can get this win today, that would help him a lot in his playoff journey and probably get his first ever championship in the NASCAR 3 and Cup Series. So what a better way to end off the round of 8 with a short track bump and running style racing to decide your Final Four and who's going to run for a championship. So anyway, let's go take a look for your ones to watch for today's race. And some playoff drivers not in the front of the field, we'll have to take a look at those non-playoff drivers, like Carson Hocevar, the rookie, qualified 3rd position. Great run for him, qualified great. Everything's been going great for this team. The momentum's high, the confidence is high as well. Ryan Blaney starting 4th just behind Hocevar. The conflict with Busch at Phoenix Raceway last race, man, tempers got high. Let's see what happens at Martinsville. And here's Kyle Busch, the other side of the story. Got put in the wall in the final lap and did not get the win at Phoenix to lock himself in to the Final Four. Let's see if these two hit each other or will stay out of each other's way. Let's get to your starting lineup. Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell make up row 1. Christopher Bell gets his first pole of the season. He did not have a great season. Blew up at Lernerville, basically ruined his playoff hopes. But he got a pole here today at Martinsville, so watch out for him. Blaney and Hocevar in the 2nd row, and then Wallace and Buescher in the 3rd row. Great starting position for both of them. And we go further back, and you see more playoff drivers. Half of the playoff drivers outside the top 10. McDowell, he's very low in this field as well. Have to watch out. Hopefully he can get something going, but he's almost in a must-win situation. So if he can get a win, that would mess up everything with the playoffs. Everything will be jumbled up. We'll have to see. McDowell needs to have a good race. So is Reddick. Reddick's in a must-win. No matter what happens today, he's got to win this race. McDowell could potentially point his way in, but we'll have to see. Anyway, let's see the back runners. LaJoie, Jones, Gregson, Stenhouse, and Nemechek will round out your field today here at Martinsville. A Christmas special, the first annual Christmasville 500 here at Martinsville Speedway. Who will get it done? It's going to be a banging, bumping, run, slashing, dashing kind of race. Let's see who's going to get it done here today at Martinsville. As the Pace truck will pull off, Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson is going to lead him to green here at Martinsville. Great start for Kyle Larson. He holds his own on the outside, but a bumper to the back of the 20. Up the hill they both go, and here comes Carson Hocevar, the rookie. He's going to take the lead. Can he lead his first ever career laps? He had a great run at Talladega. Out of 4th, yes, Carson Hocevar is the leader in the NASCAR 3 and Cup Series. What a start for both of them is looking. Bubba Wallace closing the gap as well. 2 unexpected drivers will be up front here at Martinsville. Both drivers did not have a very good run in the spring Martinsville race, but now they're leading 1-2. And look at Keselowski, your Phoenix winner. A bunch of momentum coming into this race. And now look at him. 3rd place. Could he steal another race and get his 4th win of the season? Again, Carson Hocevar still dominating this race. Coming out of the 4, he's going to lead him to lap 4. As Bubba Wallace still trying to get past this 77 car. Like I said earlier, pit strategy could be key to winning this race. As if we have a long green flag run early. We didn't get to see that in the spring race. We had a bunch of crashes early, but a long green flag run in the end. But this time it's looking to have a long green flag run in the early beginning. So around this time, some drivers might decide to come to pit road to play some strategy. And in case of a caution comes out, they could bump their way up to position. Oh, Bell comes to pit road. Looks like his car's not handling the greatest. Have to see what adjustments he makes, as well as Ryan Blaney, a playoff driver, and Alex Bowman. They can get a caution at the right time. They'll help them tremendously, as well as Reddick. Reddick will come in, and he'll also get 4 tires. A fuel bumper pass for the lead. Bubba Wallace for 2311 Racing is going to take the lead, and he's going to lead to lap 7. As you see in the bottom corner, Michael Dowell also pitted. If he can get in front of the leaders, he could potentially have a chance to win this race. But if he gets caught a lap down, if we have an unfortunate caution, he'll be out of it. Oh, Barry's in the wall. Barry's in the wall. He's slowing. Could this bring out the caution? Get debris on the racetrack. He goes to pit road. Crash. Hemrick's around. Big hit for Daniel Hemrick. And the caution flag's going to come out. And this changes everything. Daniel Hemrick crashes on the back straightaway here at Martinsville. looked to be turned by Alex Bowman, who was also on that pit strategy. And yes, that looks like the case. Maybe Hemrick came down to block him, but it looks like Bowman just hooked him, turned back up the track. Hemrick slams the outside wall right in front of his teammate. Colleague Racing not having a greatest day and will not end this race on a great note. What a disappointing finish for Daniel Hemrick. He was holding his own. He was running decent just inside the top 20, but issues come around, and he's in the inside wall, and he's spinning around. Slamming that outside wall hard. Man, what a lick. For Martinsville, you don't think they might be hitting hard, but you can see that right there. And also Josh Berry getting bumped from Harvick. Let's take a look at this one more time. Harvick's old ride puts him in the wall, but here's the thing. Berry came to pit road right before that yellow came out, so now Berry's going to be in the top 5 on this restart, as all those other drivers who pitted will stay out, and everybody else will come in to get 4 fresh tires and fuel and maybe some adjustments. We'll have to see. 2-car incident, Daniel Hemrick and Alex Bowman involved. As you see these drivers coming out pit road, every single leader except the cars who pitted and Josh Berry, they're going to stay out. Let's see who's going to get it done, as Eric Jones is going to have the free pass. Let's see who's going to win at Martinsville. The green flag's going to fly once again. Only a handful of laps left in this race. Your pole sitter's going to lead him back to green. 3 wide going into 1 for Alex Bowman. He's going to get the bumper, and they're all going up high. Contact made with Ryan Blaney's left rear tires, but he's going to scoot away going into turn 3 and 4. And the man who's got to win this race to make it into the final 4, Reddick, he does the bumper. Contact made. Here they come. Into turn 1. Blaney's going to blow a tire. And it's championship hooker up to smoke in turn 1 here at Martinsville. What an end for this race for Ryan Blaney. Up front, battling for the win, trying to make it into the final 4. All we had to do was run decent today, and that's not going to be running decent in the points for him. He's probably going to be out of this race and out of this championship hunt. Ryan Blaney, looks like the contact from Bowman most likely, and the contact from Reddick out of 4 blew that tire down, and it completely took it out. Man, Ryan Blaney up front, spinning around, bashes the outside wall with that right rear. Just disappointing. Great race going for him. Unfortunate to see it end like this. But also take a look at this. Josh Berry has the freshest tires. And remember, he got on the wall. He's taped up and everything. So maybe he could get this win in a damaged race car. Who knows? Anyway, Ryan Blaney looks like he's going to get pushed back to his pit box, and he will repair this car. He needs to stay in this hunt just in case if Kyle Busch or Kurt Busch get some points, because he needs to get some points now. He's only 3 points above. If Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch both miss the top 10, then he'll be in. 2 laps to go here at Martinsville. Can Tyler Reddick punch his ticket to Homestead? Green flag in the air. Josh Berry with a bad restart. He's a crossover. Contact made as a bumper to the back of the 18. Almost the wall, not a crossover. Here they come. Oh, he's going to overdrive the corner. 3 wide for the race leader. Here comes Alex Bowman in lead. 1 lap to go for Alex Bowman. The 48 Chevrolet. He's going to take the race. They call the car trying to close in. He runs out the outside wall. He's going to slide. Now Alex Bowman for 3 and 4 for the final time. Back to victory lane since the 500. Bowman's going to win at Martinsville. Can Kyle Busch get that final position? He needs 1 more spot. And the wall gets Keselowski. And Busch will get the spot. Now we'll have to see if Kyle Larson will get knocked out from that. Kyle Larson finished 10th place. That's only 1 point. But Kyle Busch will advance to the final 4 with that move here at Martinsville. Kurt Busch finishing ahead of Kyle Busch by 1 point, so he needed that too. If Kyle Busch did not get that spot, he would not be in the final 4. Let's take a look at this replay of this amazing finish. Reddick overdrives the corner. Bowman sneaks through, as well as Hocevar and Bell. They're going to take the white flag. And now look at Hocevar trying to run down Bowman. He gasses it up, really trying to get something. He loses the back in the car. And that's probably all she wrote, because Alex Bowman pulls through 3 and 4. And he's going to take the checker flag for the 2nd time in his career since the 500, all the way back in season 3. So let's take a look of how much Kyle Busch beat by Keselowski. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Looks like 5 1,000ths of a second he beat Keselowski to the line. But Alex Bowman earns this victory today at Martinsville. He wins his 2nd race, and he's going to burn it down. Let's take a look at your results. Carson Hocevar gets his actually 2nd career top 10. Great run for him. Look at that Josh Berry car. It's all turned up in the background. He finished top 10 today, even though Reddick overdrive in the corner. But they both will get a decent finish. But Reddick will be out of the final 4 because he needed to win that race. But he overdrove the corner, shot both of them high, and Alex Bowman prevailed through that. Disappointing for Reddick, but he's going to have to prevail next race and try to get that win. Even though he won't be in the final 4, he'll try to win it again. Let's take a look now as your playoff points are awarded, and you see your final 4. It's going to be Brad Keselowski, Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch fighting for a championship at Homestead. Those two Bush brothers, they're going to fight, and they're not going to be friendly with each other. They're always going to be fighting with each other at Homestead, especially fighting for a championship. A great race today. Great racing product on the track. Overtime avoided. 2-lap shootout. Bowman's going to get the win for Hendrick Motorsports. This is Last Lap Racing Network signing out.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.